What's going on, everybody? Come on, speak, talk back to me. Let me know what you're feeling, who you are, where you are, and what you are doing. It is Friday, it is 10 a.m., and of course, you already watching, so that means you must be on Faith Drip. Listen, I am Overseer J.C. Jones, and I just wanted to say welcome. Welcome to the Drip. We are ending our week off like we began, on fire. Come on. My voice is a little bit gone. Just a little bit gone. Because let me tell y'all something. I was at Revival last night, and Elder David McNeil killed. I'm going to be back in the building tonight for Elder Kevin Williams. Listen, you do not want to miss. You do not want to miss what is going on. I'm just going to tell you one good time. If you are in Phoenix, be in the building tonight at 7 p.m. over at New Grace House of Worship. If you cannot but can get online, you better do it. Listen, Glory and Grace Covenant Network, it is our pre-convocation revival. It is fire. Listen, I shared it over to Faith and Truth. I shared it over to my personal page. So, listen, there is no excuse for you to miss it. I'm going to just tell you like I know it to be true. It ain't no excuse to miss it. So, what I'm about to do, so what I'm doing right now is I'm tagging some people in. I'm tagging some people in that got to remember the drip is on. The drip is on. The drip is on. So that's where we at. I'm about to come back over. Don't worry, I'll be back over here on YouTube. I'm sharing this thing over to Facebook right now. So listen, just give me a second. Listen, I want y'all to do the same thing. Make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up, like, make sure you hit the notifications button, and share. Tag somebody in this. Let somebody know, hey, you need to check out the drip. We are live and in living color, and this thing is off the chain. Come on now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing somebody in this thing right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing somebody in this thing right now. Once again, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm doing a quick 1-2, 1-2. Yeah, a quick 1-2, 1-2. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I done figured it out. I figured it out. I hope she comes on because I done figured it out. Let me get back over here into YouTube. Listen, Faith Drip. Today, who you checking? Who you checking? Listen, when you get into YouTube, make sure you hit your chat bar and just begin talking back to me. Let me know you are on. You see me so I can see you. Come on, but who you checking? That's what I want to know. Who you checking? Just jump in that chat bar, hit chat, and let me know what's up with you. I just want to know you here. I want to know you ready. Deke, I see you this morning. Great morning to you. Listen, that revival was fire last night. When you see my voice ain't as strong as it normally is, but don't worry, it's gonna be strong enough this morning. I promise you that. But that revival was fire. I'm gonna tell y'all again, y'all better get to Glory and Grace Covenant Network's first pre-convocation revival. Yeah, you see me stirring. I have to get me some coffee. I got to drink me something hot. Yeah, part 2 tonight. I'm going to tell you. Part 2 tonight. You don't want to miss it. Elder Kevin Williams. Listen. Come on now. I'm trying to let a few people get on here. And I see y'all coming on. Just hit the chat bar. It's just like Facebook, but hit that chat bar. Speak to me. Let me know you're on. Let me know you're watching. Just so I can, I just like to see the participation. I just like to see people saying, hey, what's up, overseer? You know what? You know, we family. We family. I just like to see you. Yeah, that's how I need that for. They get my voice back. Yeah, who you checking? Let me get back on task. Who you checking? Sometimes we can say that with an attitude. You know, y'all know where I'm at. We can say that with an attitude, like who you talking to? Who you checking? But it's a question without an attitude. It's really a question. I want to know. I want to know the answer to the question, who you checking? Because who you checking can make a difference. Can we know, like, you know, you evaluate who you checking sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know how your mama, your daddy, or your grandmama, like, who you talking to? Because you think you checking somebody. You really need to evaluate who you checking now. Come on now, that ain't a free pass. I'm gonna check anybody. No. You better evaluate. You better discern who is necessary to check. Minister Greaves, great to see you this morning. Great to see you this morning. I hope the head is better. Listen, you got to discern who you're checking. You just ain't going off checking anybody. Listen, that'd be bad for your health. But this morning, as we talk about who you checking, I'm trying to give you something that's going to be great for your health. It's going to be great for your spirit, great for your soul, and just great for you all around. You understand what I'm saying? Well, you know what? I think I just talked enough. I'm ready. Y'all let me know when you're ready. You know what we do. Let me know when you're, Deacon Terrell, Neff, you already in my lane. You in my lane. Don't worry. I'm about to get right to you. You in my lane. You say, I'm checking myself at this morning. Then you right where I need you to be. You are right where I need you to be. So let me tell you then, if you are ready, y'all already know what to do. Let me know you're ready so we can get this thing rolling. Like I had a DJ flip my vibe so we can get started. Once again, before I drop it off the screen, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the notifications button. So, listen, it lets you know right away on YouTube we live. That's another reason I switched. Because, you know, Facebook seems to have a delay. You know, you can hit highlight followers, but it'd be like 10 hours later, like, oh, they on. No, we was on 10 hours ago. But YouTube is right on time. They let you know what's happening. So make sure you hit your notifications button, even if you are subscribed. If you have not yet hit your notifications button, make sure you do that. Well, listen, I'm ready to go. I see I got somebody in there ready. Everybody ain't talking back to me, but all I need is one. Because I'm two, where two or three are gathered. Listen, there he is in the midst, and let me tell you, he always ready. So I'm going to have DJ go ahead and flip my vibe. Nah. DJ, nah. Yeah, go on, give me some of that. Some of that Chinatown on me. Give me some of that. Some of that. That little Mandarin. Yeah, come on, give me. Yeah, I'm still cutting up from last night. Y'all had to be there to know it. Y'all had to be there. Listen, who you checking? 1 Corinthians is where I'm going to start tonight. That's the mind shaft, or this morning, I'm sorry. In this mind shaft that we're going to be in. 1 Corinthians 16. 1 Corinthians 16. I just want to read a verse, maybe two. And then we'll explore another a mind shaft to go in, because you know what we do? We drop them jewels to increase your faith. Come on now. 1 Corinthians 16, verse 13. Paul is saying very clearly, be on guard. Stand firm. Come on, once again. Be on guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. I'm going to read 14. Do everything in love. The ESV says, be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like a man, and be strong. Boy, let me tell you about yourself. Boy, hey, stand up straight, put your shoulders back, your chest out. Boy, you know what it is. I'm fooling. But what is Paul saying? Be on your guard. Stand about your business. Stand firm. Stand in it. Man, don't be flip-floppy, wishy-washy. Stand on it. On what? See, stand on faith. We was in that last night. Stand on faith. Stand in it, not on it. Get in it. Stand in it. Don't let nobody take you from it. What is Paul saying? See, Paul is saying, listen, I've been trying to teach y'all, been ministering to y'all, preaching to y'all about Christ and his death and resurrection and what it meant. About how now you are no longer slaves to sin. I've been teaching you how God is moved by faith. Faith comes by hearing the word of God. I need you to pay attention. Listen, I love that y'all come over to Faith and Truth Christian Center. Y'all tune in. Y'all tune in to Faith Drip. You go back and watch me. If you go to another church, you still watch my stuff. You watch the clips of me and Pastor and all of that. I appreciate that. But are you listening? Because that's how your faith grows. That's how it comes to be in existence for you. That right there. Stand firm. Because see, the reason you must stand firm, there is so many things that are trying to pull you off your square. There's so many things trying to move you from your current position. Yeah, some of y'all are so excited. Oh man, listen. Hey, I was at revival last night. Man, I feel revived and refreshed. Do not think that the enemy saw you clapping, that saw you shouting, saw you giving a praise, giving a big hallelujah, and changed your posture. Do not think that there is an assignment. Say, oh yeah, we got to do something about that. Yeah. They too much on guard. Yeah, they standing too firm. Courageous, strong. Yeah, we got to do something about that. We got to give them a challenge. Let's tempt them. Cause we know where they came from. We know what they like. Come on now, the enemy know what you like. Yeah, let's dangle that carrot. Maybe we can get them off their square. Bring them back over here. So, as we say, who you checking should be you. Mother Peggy, good to see you. Who you checking? When 1 Corinthians 16:13 says, be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith, your faith. The faith that says Christ died for my sins so that I might be saved and have eternal life. We're talking about guarding your salvation, guarding your power, guarding your dominion and authority. Yeah. In order to guard your stuff, you got to check yourself. Now y'all can write that one for later. In order to guard your stuff, you got to check yourself. Somebody else can check you all day, but until you are checking you, it don't matter what I say. I can tell you everything of how to keep what you got, and you can lose it all. Huh? I ain't with you 24/7. I can't, I have no control over your moves, your thoughts, your action, your mouth. You do that. Yeah, I can pray for you. I can tell you what's up. But listen, Although I feel like I walk in all types of power, I ain't sitting here controlling your mind. That's controlling your actions and your words and your heart and your spirit. No. That's you. So as the word says, be on your guard, how well are you on your guard? How often are you on guard? We call it church talk post. Stay the course. Yeah, you on post? You on your post or you on somebody else's post? You minding they business. You know what I say? Listen, I don't know how you got so much time to mind my business when you ain't minding your own. Listen, pay attention to you. Somebody talk back to me. If y'all ain't sharing this today, y'all know somebody that is guarding everything but themselves. We didn't come to play this morning. Y'all know somebody that has their full attention and effort on everything and everyone else but themselves. But that is not what the word says. The word is saying, Paul is saying, listen, I have given you the word. I have shared the gospel. I have shared the good news. I have shared it in its all inclusion. But listen, I got to go. It is going to be your responsibility to take it from here. It is your responsibility to take these seeds that I've dropped, to take these jewels that I've dropped and grow them, to let them things begin to manifest into an ultimate, extreme, come on now, ultimate power giving harvest. I'm out of here. What you gonna do? Somebody right now better say, be on guard. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand firm in the faith. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be courageous. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be strong. That's what I'm going to do. And when I do, everything I do, when I do, it's going to be in love. That's what the words say. I know sometimes y'all be thinking, boy, overseer, boy, he just be talking. That boy crazy. I just be giving you the word. Even when I'm flowing, I'm still coming back with the word. Because see, you got to understand, I check myself with the word. I check my feelings with the word. I check my actions, my mouth, my thought with the word. See, that's how I check myself. That's how I make sure I'm still on course. That's how I make sure ain't nothing broken. Everything's working just fine. Because we all human. Can't we just have some real conversation? We all are human. We all go through. We all have our moments. We all dealing with something. We got some people that are attached to us so closely that when they dealing with something, guess what? We dealing with something. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know y'all got some people so close to you that when they going through, oh God, I'm going through too. I'd rather not, but that just ain't the fact of the matter. So your faith, you can't let what they going through mess with your faith. You can't let what they going through take you off guard. You can't let what they going through mess with you being courageous. Being brave, bold. You can't let what they going through, what they dealing with, what they got to overcome, stop you from doing everything in love. I'm going to tell you right now, you got some people so close to you that are going through such a nasty mess that it's making you bitter. That they stuff is making you walk around with unforgiveness. Wait a minute, how'd that happen? How'd that work? That ain't even got nothing to do with you, but because you so tied in with your heart, you catching their feelings. No, whoa. What you should be doing is giving them your feelings before you was wounded. Listen, let me give you some of this courageousness. Let me give you some of this boldness. Let me give you some of this staying on guard. Let me give you some of this standing firm in faith. That's it need to be going that way. But you letting it come this way. This is what Paul is warning. Hey, Satan is walking around here like a lion waiting to devour you. If you let him. See, he ain't got no power or authority unless you let him, unless you give it to him. The only way you can make sure that you are not tucking your tail and running, giving up your stuff is check yourself. Some of us are so oblivious to us sliding off our square, not being on guard, not standing in it, that we don't even recognize it till we so far off the square that we have been surrounded and encompassed and we are in a whole nother neighborhood. It's like somebody drive and you fall asleep. You ever fell asleep in the car when somebody driving? And you wake up like, where we at? That's how some of us do. Some of us is sleepwalking. And then when we finally get alerted, we look like, where we at? Where my faith at? Where my boldness and braveness at? Where's my courage at? Where'd that go? Yeah. Satan done moved you off your square and you ain't even know it. Till you finally woke up. Now you got to go find it again. Come on now, that's too much work. Why you working so hard? Listen, I see y'all. Stay focused. How can you share it? Listen. All you got to do is click the dots, make it pop up, and it says share, copy link. Hit the copy link and hit it. Or over on Facebook, I'm answering a question for somebody. Over on Facebook, on Faith and Truth Christian Center, it's already on there. So you can just go on Facebook, go to Faith and Truth. You see it, hit the share button right there. And it pop right on your page. Either way. But I like YouTube because see, you can copy the link and you can text somebody. It ain't just got to be, listen, some people ain't on social media. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but some people, even if they got an account, ain't really on social media. So I like that we moved to YouTube so you can share this thing everywhere. Can I open it up a little bit more for you? Let me open this thing up just a little bit more. Over in Galatians 5. Galatians 5:1. It says, it is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm. Then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. Listen, don't go back. Don't you dare go back to that yoke of slavery. Going back is like, God, thank you, but no thank you. What? Who is saying, God, thank you, but no thank you? But when you go back to that slavery mindset, to that stinking thinking, when you go back to the comfortableness of sin, to that thing that you said you were freed from, when you bring in and just let unforgiveness reside in your heart and you just can't go to God, God help me, deliver me, God, I just ask forgiveness for my thoughts and my words and my actions. If you just can't do that and you just go back resting in it, what you are saying is, God, thank you for giving your son, sacrificing your son. God, thank you, but no thank you. As a believer, some of us are saying, God, thank you, but no thank you. That's what happens when you ain't checking yourself. Who you checking? Somebody better say me. Yeah. I'm going to read 1 Corinthians 16. I know we did 13, 14. I'm going to read 15 just so I can make a point. It says, you know that the household of Stephanas were the first converts in Achaia. and they have devoted themselves to the service of the Lord's people. I urge you, brothers and sisters, to submit to such people and to everyone who joins in the work and labors at it. Now you might be saying, why did I read 15 and 16? Because Paul is saying, listen, these boys right here, yeah, they bout that. These boys right here, yeah, they standing on business. Follow them. Be like them and follow them. What I'm trying to tell you is, I need you to grab a hold of 1 Corinthians 16:13 when it says, once again, be on guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. I need you to stand on that. And I also need you to follow leaders that stand on that. Standing on that, but attaching yourself to people that ain't standing on that. Can I just say something a little crazy? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. How is a multi-millionaire only rocking with broke people? That just don't happen. I'm not saying that they shouldn't drop a ladder, drop some jewels, and bring somebody up. I'm not saying they should cut everybody off or where they came from. But what I'm saying is, they are not associating themselves. Everybody broke and they're a multi-millionaire, you know what's going to happen to them? They're going to be broke. Because they're going to be listening to the craziness, the foolishness. They're going to be listening to broke people tell them how they can make some more money. Well, if these ideas were so good, where's your money? You see what I'm saying? You should be putting them on game, not them putting you on game. Not that they ain't got something for you, because they do. They going to tell you about some needs. They going to tell you about, hey, this is what we dealing with. And you be like, you know what? That's an idea right there. But you need to surround yourself. You need to be following a leader that's on the same thing. But you have to get on the same thing. What's the point of the leader pouring into you, which is what Paul is saying? Hey, I've been giving you all I got, but I got another assignment. Let me give you these things before I go. Before you step out that door on your own. Just how, you know, parents tell their kids, hey, now listen, don't go out there. Don't drink nothing from somebody else. Listen, go get your own punch at the party. Don't let nobody bring you a punch. Ask what's in that. Listen, you see something funny, don't be in a car and you know somebody been sneaking something over there. Give me a call. You give them some final instructions before they walk out that door, so they will be prepared to check themselves in the situation. Paul is saying, listen, let me put you up on game, for I got to bounce. Let me give you something so you can check yourself, so you will always be on point. That's what Faith Drip is doing today. I'm giving you a little something before you walk out that door, to make sure you know exactly why and how you need to check you. Because guess what? I got to do the same thing. I ain't asking you to do something that I don't have to do. And do. Because if I don't care who you are. I don't care what title you got. I don't care how great your vocabulary comes off the tip of your tongue. If you do not check yourself by the word of God, it won't be long from now before you will be that thing the word warns us all about. A false teacher, a false prophet. What the world says, hypocrites. It won't be long before you fall in the category of fake, pretender. And I don't know about you, but ain't nothing fake about me. Ain't nothing on no type of pretending level about me. And that's what we all should be saying. If you say you're a believer, then stand on it. You calling yourself a man, woman of God, stand in it. You said, hey, I am a child of God. Stand in it. And the only way you stand in it is to stand in the faith. To stand in the fact that you saying, you know what? I know Yeshua, Jesus, was the Son of God. I know that his death was for me. That not only was his hands and feet nailed, but so was sin. I know that he rose on the third day so that I could be saved and have eternal life. I know, and it ain't nothing you, your mama, your neighbor, your cousin, your aunt, uncle, you fine woman, you handsome man, ain't nothing you gonna be able to do to take me off my square. I ask again, honestly, and let me see if you're bold enough to answer. Friday. What's the day's date? Come on, somebody talk to me. What's the day's date? Friday the 26th at 10:33 a.m. here in Phoenix. 1:33 over on the East Coast. I'm going to ask you, who you checking? Who you checking? And who you going to keep checking? Let me give you a clue. The answer should be me. That's what you should say, me. And you shouldn't have a problem with it. You should want to check yourself. Listen, we get in the mirror before we leave. Make sure everything is on point, right, close, pop. You check yourself physically, naturally. Check your spirit. Check your spirit. Listen, I'm going to say it one more time. If you in Phoenix, you better get over to the pre-convocation revival tonight. Yeah, come on now, Elder Kevin Williams tonight, 7 p.m. Listen, this thing is already set ablaze. The fire has been started last night, and it is still burning. Meet me there at New Grace House of Worship for Glory of Grace Covenant Network's first pre-convocation revival. I say first because, listen, more revivals to come. Yeah. I feel blessed to be a part of a fellowship that supports ministries just as much as I support the fellowship. That supports the people. That is concerned about feeding the people in all ministries, even if you ain't connected to the fellowship. We want to feed you. Yeah. And listen, this Sunday, meet me over at Faith and Truth, where God is creating a masterpiece. Listen, bring your paintbrushes and paint with me. Bring your paintbrushes and help me paint this thing. A Faith and Truth Christian Center. 10:45 this Sunday. Prayer and worship. We go online at 11. My God. Support the ministry. Support Faith Drip. Support Faith and Truth. FaithTruthCC.org/donate. Listen, there's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Givelify, credit, debit. There's really not a reason to sow a seed. If God has pulled on you to sow a seed and support, I'm just asking that you do that. I'm not raising an offering. I'm asking you to be obedient. If God places on your heart, you know what? I like what Overseer doing. I like what they're doing over there at Faith and Truth. Listen, I want to see another Faith Drip live. I heard he got something else going on with Faith Drip. I want to see that. Well, I need your help. I need support. I need you. So support. If you are sowing a seed for Faith Drip, make sure you just write Faith Drip in the memo. If you're supporting the ministry, no memo necessary, just lets you just feel like it. But I want to say in advance, God bless you. Listen. Reed. I wish you keep the same name. All right, Reed. You knew I didn't know. Because I wasn't shouting you like that. What's up, Reed? Listen, 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13, 14, 15, 16. That's kind of where we ended up. And also breaking that down, making that thing open, Galatians 5, verse 1. These were the jewels dropped today. I pray you pick them things up. I pray you pick them up, put them in your pocket, flip the flap in your purse, whatever it is, to make sure ain't nothing falling out. Listen, I am Overseer J.C. Jones. It is time for me to go. But I will see you Monday as we start off the week the same way we ending it, on fire. Hey, remember, God is always walking with you. And you better know, He always will. God bless y'all.